Do you want to start an Airbnb experience? Do you want to bring in some money? Well, there's good news. You can apply to have your own Airbnb experience from your phone. It might take less than 20 minutes. I'm about to apply for an experience right now. So, I'm going to show you how I turned coffee into cash by starting an experience. All you need is your cell phone and the Airbnb app. I don't want to waste your time. All the information is available in my profile. I'm just going to apply for an experience right now and just to see how long it takes and just to go through the whole process. Perfect. Load up the app. I've been messing around here. You go to your profile. Here's your profile. I've been using this for hosting, traveling, a bit of everything. Go to experiences. Go to create new experience. Hopefully my Wi-Fi isn't too slow. Enter your city. So the good news is they're in pretty much every single city. Let's type in Austin, Texas. Boom, they're supported there. So yeah, I mean, they're pretty much all over the world, and if your city is of any significant size, it'll be there. If not, there has to be a city near you that's on there. I'll just do Toronto for the sake of this. Toronto. Of course, it's supported. Press next. What type of experience will you host? So you get to have different themes. There's a primary theme and a secondary theme. I'll press primary theme. So when you press that, look at all these options. Once again, this is all in my book, so you can kind of, and in my article, I have free articles. Just send me a message. I'll send you the link. So these are the sections. Like this covers everything: gaming, board game class, wow, card game. Sorry, what did I press? Comedy. It's C comedy, improv class, improv performance, parody performance, satire performance, stand up. So pretty much everything is on here. I'll just for the simplicity, I'm going to start a coffee crawl once again. I'll start one in Toronto. I'll press drink. Look at this aperitif class. Sorry, I don't know what that is. Beer class, beer tasting, beer tour, cocktail tasting, cocktail tour, coffee class. Holy spirits tour. I wonder what this is. Oh, never mind. Change that. I'm not starting a spirits tour. That'll be the end of me. I'll just go with the where am I again? Drink. I'll just go with coffee tour. Perfect. You can choose a secondary theme. I don't want to, but you could do something that you could tell like jokes. You could do like an improv during your coffee. You better be funny if you want to do that. Press next. Then they tell you what it takes to be a host. Just a bunch of random stuff. They want expertise. They want you to share your talents with the world. They want a host, blah blah blah, who demonstrates expertise. Access. Obviously, they want someone with a unique perspective, and we can actually show people something cool. Because these are tours, right? You don't want to go do something that you could have found on TripAdvisor. This guy looks like, for now, it looks like he's having a good time. Connection. Hopefully, people feel a connection with me. I'm not sure. Inspire conversation and create belonging. Wow. Meet a host who creates connections. So of course, people want to come together, make friends. Looks like Tia is doing that. And then choose a language. Pretty straightforward. A lot of this is very straightforward. English is my language. I speak Polish. I could add that, but let's do that. Let's add that here. Where's Polski? Tutaj jest Polski. Perfect. That's perfect. I don't know if that makes a difference. We'll put that. They ask if you have a target audience. I just say no because most things don't really have a target audience. It's usually just tourists. They ask you if you have a partner organization. I mean, they ask you about the nonprofit charitable thing. I have a feeling that you're not doing this for charity, you're doing this for financial gain, so I'll just say no. Your background. So they want to know about your expertise. So, I mean, this is really up to you to say. So there's business owner, advocate, generalist, influencer. So you can go pretty detailed. Educator, creator, culinary specialist of your barista or something. I'm not. I don't want to lie. Like if you're a DJ, singer, like that would obviously help you. I have nothing to offer. I'll just put tour guide. Perfect. How often do you plan on doing this? I'll just say a couple times a week. I guess 1 to 4 times. Have you hosted before? I have, but just I'm assuming you haven't. So I'll just put I've hosted this informally for friends and family. just so that they don't think that you're some random guy who doesn't know what they're doing. How long have you been practicing, studying, or teaching? I mean, 5 plus years I've been drinking coffee. So which describes what you'll be doing. Once again, you can obviously go through this on your own. I'll just put it's very unique. Like, you don't want to put this. Guess they won't let you. Put the last one where guests could do this without you because that's kind of lame. So I just put it's very unique. Tell us about yourself. Obviously, they want to know your credentials. Of course, if you're like a kickboxing coach or a paint instructor, that'll be very cool. I have nothing to offer, so I'm just going to say I've been drinking coffee around the world for a decade. What an accomplishment. 93 more characters. Oh, wow. I have contacted the coffee shops to ensure that guests have the best experience. This could be your chance to shine if you have a lot to say. Obviously, it depends on your experience. 11 more characters. Oh boy. During their stay in Toronto. This better do it. Is this 11? Perfect. Now they want you to describe what you'll do. So this will depend on the level of interactions and what you plan on doing. For me, for our coffee tour, it's pretty much we're meeting up and drinking coffee. So I'm going to write that. No need to complicate it. We will meet up, and I'm choosing Yorkville for this because I already did a Queen West coffee crawl. So I'll put Yorkville's like a trendy area. So I put we will meet up in Yorkville and explore this trendy area. We will drink lots of coffee and showcase what makes this. Sorry, my spelling's a bit terrible. This damn iPhone. What makes this showcase? What makes this community so unique to guests from around the world? Hopefully that's enough. 31 more characters. We will sample strong coffee and some unique styles of coffee. Obviously, I want you to think this through before you do it. Hopefully, you have a rough idea and you can describe it better than I can. It's kind of tough to do a big description for coffee, but I will go with that for now. Then I want you to describe each place that you'll visit. So this obviously depends on how many places you plan on visiting. So for us, we're going to visit just, I'll say 3 coffee shops. So I'll put, we will start off in Yorkville. Oh no, what the heck? Yorkville on the street corner, and we will walk around. We will go through the best coffee shops in the area. I wonder is that enough? My battery's dying. Hopefully I make it through. Select a location. So this is very interesting. Like, they have a bunch of options here. I'll just put this is up to you. Like, they've narrowed this down to I'll just put cafe. That's easy enough. Perfect. Next. So add details about what you'll provide. So this is pretty much what are you offering. I mean, if you're not providing anything, you can put that, but hopefully you provide something. So in this case, I'm providing drinks. So it varies. If you're providing transportation, you could do that. If you're providing like a bike tour or you're taking a ferry, that's a bit extreme, or a helicopter ride. Oh, what did I do? Oh my gosh, I gotta go back now. Luckily, it's very easy to go back once you're back here. Perfect. Let me just go back. Blah, blah, blah. It's all saved. That's the beauty about it. So then I'll put what I'll provide. I'll be providing drinks. So I'll go to next. So of course, where is it? There it is. Coffee. Describe your item. We will sample unique styles of coffee. Keep in mind, I'm doing this with nothing in front of me, just trying to see how quickly I can do this. Perfect. Next. What should guests bring with them? I mean, usually it's nothing. You could put nothing, but if you do have to bring something, you can just add it, like walking shoes. Something silly, right? I mean, hopefully people obviously bring walking shoes. If not, they can't blame you. Give your experience a title. I believe in this. in the simplest things because you don't want to like it's easier to keep it simple than it is to complicate things. Don't never complicate your business ideas. So I'll just put Yorkville coffee crawl. Done. Next. So now you got to choose photos. So hopefully you have some photos saved. If not, you can do a quick Google search and find photos. I mean, the goal is to have a couple pictures on your phone that because I mean if you're an expert on this, you should definitely have a few photos or something. Oh my god, I left again. Continue. Let me get back there again. What do I keep on pressing? Next, 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 next. So for photos, boom. So just press that. So they do have a bunch of rules for photos. Hopefully you do have the right photo on your phone. If not, try to find something generic on Google. This is just a placeholder. Obviously, you're gonna want a good photo. You can also press take photo if you happen to be around something. I'm just looking at the Google, so I won't do that. I will just for the cover photo. This is what will sell your experience once you have good photos. If you don't have any, that's no big deal. Photo library. We will go to my coffee crawl. Here we are. Everyone's looking at the. Unfortunately, people can't be looking at the camera. I don't know. Let's just find. This one looks like we're distracted. Perfect. And then you can choose. You just go press next. It takes. They actually take a few days to review the photos. Reviewing the photos is actually the toughest part. This is a silly photo. They probably won't accept that. Let me add a few more photos. Photo library. Just go down here to my coffee crawl. Oof. This looks like a good photo. So try to get pictures like this. Obviously you won't have any on your phone, but hopefully your phone has at least activity photos of what you're doing. I made sure that I went out in public and I got a bunch of pictures before I started mine. So I had just a bunch of pictures of me drinking coffee. You can try like you'll get photos like this once you start doing experiences. Like I said, once you start doing a few rounds, you'll have amazing photos. Until that happens, you got to just either use Google or go through your camera roll or grab a buddy and try to get some pictures. A lot of people get stuck on this, which is fine. I understand. Photos are everything in 2020. I'll just put those two up for now. Obviously, you want better photos, but hopefully you have them on your phone. If not, go get them. Then they want you to provide an address. So I'll just do a quick Google search. I'll just type in Sorry Coffee. So I typed in Sorry Coffee. So Sorry Coffee is a coffee shop in Yorkville. We'll just meet up there. The address is 102 Blur Street. Perfect. I'll just use that for now. So it's right here. That's in Yorkville, as you can see. Well, I mean, if you know Toronto, that's Yorkville. Add directions. You want this to be clear, so I'll put Sorry Coffee in Yorkville so people know what they're getting or where they're going. Directions. So this is if you have something complicated, you put the directions here. I'll just say you can take the subway to Bay Station. Obviously, directions will vary based on your location. I'll put Sorry Coffee is in the heart of Yorkville. You want people to know exactly where they're going. You want it to be simple. Press next. What else should guests know? You should put something. You can put something funny, or you can put nothing. You could put bring your camera for celebrity sightings. You don't have to put anything. You can just have some fun here. Save. Next. Who can attend your experience? Obviously, anybody can attend mine. As a basic questions, what kind of activity, what kind of skill level. Additional requirements, I mean, bring your ID. Like if you're going to drink booze, you don't want someone to not have their ID. Bring your ID. You can have them verify themselves if you're doing something like having people come into your house, of course. Press save. Next. Maximum group size, I mean, there's 10. You can change all this in the details. The goal is to get accepted. So if you don't get accepted the first time because you didn't put enough detail in, they'll tell you what to do. Duration, I mean, about 2 hours. Start time, this you can also change all this. I'll put 11. That's a good time to go for coffee. So price, you play around with the price. This can all be changed. I'll just put $25 for now. You get $20. Next, so booking settings. This is just minor details. When can people sign up? Blah, blah, blah. Next. And then just make sure you're in compliance with local laws before you apply. Blah, blah, blah. So if you're going to be doing anything with food or alcohol, of course, you want to take care of that first. or if there's any food. Yeah, food is if you're having people cooking or anything. Then you just double check everything, blah blah blah, and then you submit for review. Perfect. And then they'll tell you whether you got accepted or not in a few days, and you have a few things to work on. Obviously, I put zero effort into this, so I may get denied. If I should obviously put more, thought into the locations and what we'll do in the photos. But that's how you can apply to have your own experience. Let me know if you have any questions. My guide is available, a link in the bio. Thank you so much for watching, and let's see how creative you guys can get.